My sweet Virgo, tomorrow the energy surrounding you comes from the Hanged Man card, and it arrives bringing a necessary pause, an invitation to see life from a different perspective. The Hanged Man does not speak of weakness, but of conscious surrender, of those situations where it is necessary to stop to understand better, accept what cannot be changed immediately, and find new perspectives. Tomorrow you may feel that some areas of your life are not moving at the pace you would like, but this feeling is not punishment, it is learning. The color associated with this moment is deep blue, which brings serenity, confidence, and surrender. The aroma of the day is sandalwood, which helps calm the mind and make space for more spiritual reflections. The lucky numbers that resonate with you are 3, 12, 18, 27, and 44. In the movement of this card, the energy harmonizes with signs like Pisces and Libra, which can help you see situations with more lightness and balance. The challenges may come from Aries and Capricorn, which may pressure you to act when in fact you need to first understand and feel. In the family, the Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Wands cards show a day of protection and resilience. The Queen of Pentacles reveals someone close who offers support, care, and even a gesture of generosity that warms your heart. The Nine of Wands shows that you might feel the need to defend yourself from criticisms or demands coming from within the home, as if carrying a burden of responsibility. Tomorrow there may be a moment when you feel exhausted by the demands, but at the same time, you also receive a gesture of affection that shows you are not alone. In friendships, the cards. The Moon and the Four of Cups appear bringing reflection. The Moon speaks of illusions, secrets, or even confusions regarding a close friend. The Four of Cups shows a certain discouragement, perhaps a distancing, or the feeling that someone does not value your presence as they should. Tomorrow could be the day you notice a different silence or even an absence, but this perception will open your eyes to recognize who is truly by your side. In social life, the King of Wands and the Hermit cards bring a contrast. The King of Wands shows an environment full of energy, where you may be called to participate in something where your presence stands out, almost like a leader or a point of reference. The Hermit speaks of the need for introspection, as if a part of you wants to withdraw, avoiding crowds and preferring solitude. Tomorrow you might accept an invitation, but realize that deep down you need to balance these two sides, the shine that the world expects and the pause that your soul requests. In the realm of money, Virgo, the cards the Star and Two of Swords bring hope and indecision. The Star shows that there is a path of abundance, faith, and opportunities that are opening slowly, bringing optimism for the future. The Two of Swords reveals that tomorrow you may find yourself facing a financial choice, such as deciding between investing or saving, spending on something you desire, or being more cautious. This dilemma may make you feel insecure, but the glow of the Star shows that if you act with faith and clarity, the choices made now will bear fruit in the future. In health, the Three of Cups and Seven of Cups cards appear bringing important signals. The Three of Cups, speaking of the physical body, shows that you need to pay attention to the digestive system and excess indulgences, such as foods or drinks that can overload the organism. The Seven of Cups shows confusion and excesses, as if you were tempted to seek quick solutions or miraculous treatments that do not bring results. Tomorrow, your body may ask for lightness, hydration, and conscious choices, avoiding the risk of falling into illusions and preferring balance. At work, for employed Virgos, the Magician and Eight of Swords cards reveal themselves. The Magician shows your skill, intelligence, and ability to create creative solutions, while the Eight of Swords shows the feeling of being trapped, limited by rules or by people who do not allow you to express your full potential. Tomorrow could be the day you find yourself between these two forces. On one side, your brilliant ability, on the other, barriers that seem to suffocate you. The message is clear. Do not underestimate your power, because even in restrictive situations you can find a way out. For the unemployed, the Seven of Pentacles and Three of Wands cards appear bringing patience and expansion. The Seven of Pentacles shows that tomorrow you may feel anxious about results, but it is necessary to respect the harvest time. The Three of Wands shows opportunities that are beginning to emerge, contacts or perspectives that broaden your horizon. It is the beginning of something that will still grow, but requires confidence and preparation for the next steps. In love, for those in a relationship, the Six of Swords and Five of Cups cards reveal a healing phase. The Six of Swords shows the need to leave behind past hurts or conflicts, while the Five of Cups speaks of the pain of disappointments that still echo in the heart. Tomorrow may be the day you talk about what still hurts, but this conversation opens space to cross a river of emotions together and reach calmer waters. For the married, 4 cards appear: Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords shows that one of the two may feel trapped, limited, or suffocated within the routine. The Seven of Wands indicates resistance, a defensive energy, while the Knight of Cups reveals that despite this, there is love, gestures of affection, and a desire for closeness. The Two of Pentacles shows the need for balance to reconcile responsibilities and feelings. Tomorrow may be the day when you realize that you need to adjust the balance, restoring lightness without losing commitment. If you are single, Virgo, the Ten of Cups and Queen of Swords cards appear. The Ten of Cups shows the vision of a happy, stable, and harmonious relationship, but the Queen of Swords brings the demand for clarity, rationality, and selectivity. Tomorrow, you may find yourself dreaming of ideal love, but at the same time analyzing coldly who can truly occupy that space. This balance between dream and reason will be essential to avoid being deluded. In love triangles, the Death and Seven of Swords cards bring intense energy. The Death shows inevitable transformations, cuts, and necessary endings. The Seven of Swords reveals secrets, disguises, and even lies. Tomorrow may be the day you realize that this bond needs to change radically or even come to an end. It's not easy, but it's liberating. For those who are separated, fighting, or distant, the Five of Swords and Wheel of Fortune cards appear. The Five of Swords shows pain, resentment, and the feeling of defeat, as if something had been lost unfairly. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that nothing is static and that unexpected changes can happen. Tomorrow could be the day when a contact appears unexpectedly, turning the game when you least expect it. And to conclude, the advice card for your day is the Four of Pentacles. It shows the importance of taking care of what is yours, protecting your resources, and not wasting energy on unnecessary things, whether emotional, financial, or energetic. Tomorrow, the secret will be in preservation, holding on to what has value and not giving your strength to what doesn't deserve it. My dear Virgo, this day may seem full of pauses and reflections, but know that within them you will find clarity. The Hanged Man is not about wasting time, but about learning to see the world upside down, to discover truths that only appear when we look calmly. I will be here again tomorrow to continue guiding you. If this reading brought light to you, like, comment, share with me how you are feeling, subscribe, and activate the bell, because I love to hear about your life and your experiences. May your tomorrow be light, conscious, and full of discoveries.